Angelo, thank you so much, my friend, for being here. It's been great connecting with you today and just chatting about all the things going on. So, because it's Reinvention Daily, my first question is, how have you reinvented your business?
Well, that's all. It's always interesting, and I think for me, there's always a constant reinvention, right? As clients, their needs change. As a consultant, I have to constantly evolve to make sure that I have the tools and the knowledge to meet their needs. And I think with the change in digital has been probably the biggest evolution over the years, and even more so now. So for me, it's a combination of a content strategy is to be frankly ever present, whether it's on LinkedIn or Facebook or videos or blogs or articles or or motivational posts about, have a happy day, if you will. So for me, it's about constantly being present to have a focus on thought leadership. And so when people have a question, I want them to feel, hey, I can call Angelo Ponzi because you know what, I've read his stuff. I see him all the time. He seems like, a smart guy. So hopefully he has the answer. And that's really has been the pivot for me is constantly putting out content. As a matter of fact, I just finished an article. Started off as a small article. It's now 2,000 words, and I think it's pretty good. And I think it shows a good case about the changes that are going on in the marketplace today, and it's about guidance on how they can pivot to make sure that they're going to be in the right position when we come out of this.
Absolutely, and I love that point you made and what we were chatting about earlier. It's digital presence is arguably way more important right now as it ever was, due to everything going on, and as we go out of this. So the next question I have for you is, how should people be reinventing their perspective when it comes to their marketing efforts?
Well, I think there's fundamentals that I get concerned that businesses and people deviate from, right? You want to understand your customer. That's a mantra of mine. Know your customer. If you don't know who they are, you don't know their needs, you don't know their motivations and their wants, I can't really, and you can't really talk to them, right? Otherwise, you're just spewing stuff out, but you don't know if it's relevant to them. So that's why I firmly believe that any business really needs to spend the time, whether it's pre, during, or post COVID, this crisis, they need to be talking to their customers because they need to understand what's important to them. It isn't just about a widget. It isn't about, maybe they just laid off a bunch of people in their company and they're having an emotional problem, right? Or how they're going to get the work done. Well, if you know that as a marketer in a business, you can address that. You can take an approach to them, which is very different than, hey, you need my product, right? That's not working right now. So that is my biggest advice for businesses to help them in this change, in this pivot. Because no matter what channel you're using, what kind of technology, what kind of medium, it's all about messaging and relevancy to your customers.